What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to watch the 3.3 live stream for HSR. If you want to come watch it with me while I'm actually live on Twitch, you can come check me out, twitch.tv/Bytesizes. But yeah, we're just going to get into it. This program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya.
Huh?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Casters. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear.
Oh, I like little Albert Mike at the top.
Cipher?
Here!
Oh, Cypher's cute.
You shall receive. Miss Cipher, are you...
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akaba.
Lady Cipher, are you okay?
Don't worry, there are just fans today, and I'm just so happy to see Albert.
The green screen is so funny.
Quiet.
New camera angle. Yeah, try it out for today. Trailer time?
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyestin!
Little Ika. Let's have a break.
I do just see Barbara, right? Like HSR Barbara.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge. May this faint light dispel the gloom.
She is very girly pop, right?
The Chrysos Heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
Ooh.
Cat!
Ooh. I like her theme.
Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over.
Okay.
This cat will take it off.
Oh my god, he clotheslined her.
Leave this to Casters and me.
Mighty.
Awaken, Lady Seliosi! Witness the will of humanity!
I am the blazing sun destined to rise!
Yeah, it feels like we're getting to the finale, right?
Ooh, and where the old world is currently
Finale time,
sunny already.
sheesh.
Good morning,
That's what it feels
good
like.
afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome three guests. Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yeah. I'm Cipher.
Hi, everyone! I'm Hyestin, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Hello, everyone. I'm Castris. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert,
Very
for
in
inviting
character.
us, and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death.
Imagine the IPCs just watching this with
We
popcorn
learned through Professor
in their
X's
headquarters.
experiment that the world of Anthorius is essentially
Like Love Island.
a cycle.
That's correct.
Reality content.
The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase Journey.
Yeah, now we get to put our focus on these two.
The battle against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover their secrets, even though you can see the sky just by lifting your head and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Emphorius' history, and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the
Aquila
sky itself
Favonia.
is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Yo, that's wild.
Compared to how other titans bring faith and protection
They just want to keep the people ignorant.
Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
Okay, no jinxing. But since no one has managed to reach the sky for thousands of years, that just goes to show that Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey so far.
True. High
I've
ground.
been too scared to even fly.
High ground div.
What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version
I see.
3.3, Hyestin will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
Rainbow Road.
That's
Rainbow
a descendant
Road.
of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
Fear the power of the
What's up, Puffy? Hello, hello.
Hey, which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame Reaver also appeared in the trailer we just saw. That
Yeah.
ticking time bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord Mighty is now permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysos heirs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time.
At least there's a lot of them.
Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss Cipher!
Yeah. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Emphorius, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madam Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story.
I'm kidding slightly
And we
spoiled because
learned
I'm
from
still
her
halfway through the
conversation
quest.
with Lygus that the third path
So I'm not
enveloping
listening, my
Emphorius
ears are closed.
is the destruction.
I hear
As
nothing.
the geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Emphorius' tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Emphorius and the cosmos will also begin to tangle. As for how, that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To
True.
make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aranova, Albert, and bringing you
I know,
the
Gotcha's
latest
in there
reports
super
on
long
the
stories.
Sky, Castrum, and
I play so many, I'm trying to catch up
Today,
nonstop.
The Eye of Twilight has clear weather,
Oh,
low
dope.
humidity, and a high UV index.
Clear weather.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
By the way.
Cover up. This is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various
this looks
intricate
cool.
machines here can control the weather, and you
Bro, there's a
can
whole ass
enjoy
city up here, and they're trying to keep the people from
meteorological
flying. That's
phenomena using
wild.
the celestial mural.
But these grandiose buildings were gradually abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory
empty
and
cities in the
wisdom
sky.
from the traces left behind by time.
What a magnificent city hiding in
Recurring
the sky.
themes in many games.
I bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful. As
Yeah, it
you
looks
observe
like
the view
way more high
above
tech,
the
right?
clouds.
Way
In
more
this
high tech.
Splendid Sky Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the battle, the weather will be clear. Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage.
And there's a
to
dragon up there.
allies.
This kind of
Aquila
reminds
will
me
increase
of
environmental
that
temperature
one
over
area in
time,
Elden Ring.
and their damage against allies will also increase as the temperature
with the big ass
climbs.
dragon.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as
The Lost
many
Dragon
enemy
City?
targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will meet lightning and thunder. Storm clouds will descend.
Yeah, the one where you gotta, like,
together
lie
with
down.
Sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack Aquila,
You
in the
know what
second
that
phase
move
of the
reminds me
battle,
of?
they
That
can
the
seize Thundercloud stacks.
Oh my god, I can't
And
remember its
Aquila
exact
will
name.
damage themselves based
It's
on
the weekly
Thundercloud
in
stacks seized by allies. After allies
Space
have
Station.
seized all Thundercloud
That one
stacks,
move?
the Titan will become weakness broken.
But that's not all. In the third
Just, like,
phase
way
of
more
the battle,
intense.
the weather will get even worse, and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
HSR. It's
Don't
almost as
panic,
if
everyone.
that's what it's
I'll
gonna be.
provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As the most reliable healer in Akama, having Miss Hyestin around means we've got even more protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the character Cipher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder and Amnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacin's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
They said
That
pre-farmers.
brings an end to our introduction to the story
Don't mess this
about
up.
the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
All right, we got a code. It's good that they're adding like these little clips for these code segments. Cute. Yeah, I love that HSR is doing that. All right. It's just, it reminds me so much. Oh, that's a really dope attack.
Oh, even our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing
thanks,
how
Monty.
cute and lovely Miss Hyacin is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow
Healer power
a
creep.
business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacin's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh? And what do
Care
the
Bears?
history books
Care
say?
Bear vibe?
They are
Little bit.
usually tall and ferocious.
Little
and
bit.
brave and warlike.
Or they have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphorius history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even
Hello,
back when
Crappler.
Lady Treeby
Yeah, I
was
mean,
spreading
pulling
the
characters in
prophecy,
HSR really
a
just
sky folk with a spear in
depends
hand had
on
already issued a
what kind of
challenge to
teams you like to
Aqua.
run
My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god. Many
and who works
brave
well with who
warriors
you've already got
participated in
plus
the
who you
Kremnos
like
are
as
also
well.
counted among that heroine's descendants.
Because reruns happen
This
kind of
makes
fast,
me more
so
curious, Miss Hyestin. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyestin definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes, and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyestin has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she
Yeah.
loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Jojo was an exception.
Yep,
Maybe because like he was more surgical focused,
Albert,
but also
let me
like
take
kind of
some
what
photos
happened to
of
him
you.
at the end of the quest that may have contributed to that as well.
Focus. Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyestin performs in battle?
Yes, I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Increase max HP for everyone in
Is she
the team.
American or
That's
or
right.
not?
Both my ultimate and my
I feel like an
skill can
accent's,
restore
like,
HP
slipping
for
through.
all allies, as well as summon my good helper, little Ika.
It looks so chubby, like a cute plushie. Hugging it must feel
It's got
very
the
nice.
Dragonite wings.
Not only is little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In other words, little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna feel pretty
Not a
safe
coincidence with the
Hyestin
team they're
and little Ika
running.
healing us.
Apart from healing teammates, little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing little Ika and I provide, the more damage little Ika deals to enemies.
Yeah. So if
Feels like even the
if your
battlefield
team
becomes bathed
is
in
like
Miss Hyestin's
constantly
light of
losing
God,
and gaining a
and
bunch
my
of
mood
HP,
is lifted as well.
the more damage she's
Like
gonna
a
do.
clear sky
So-
after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are
That's
all
really nice.
symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body.
Yeah, I knew right away. I was like, this
is.
isn't. She's not American.
All right. After Miss Hyestin,
I was like, I'm
let's
hearing
introduce the
things.
next character coming in version 3.3, Cipher.
All right, everyone, you're finally getting a cat girl. More impressed for sure. Yeah, people are going to be a lot more impressed once they start seeing her in action. When videos are out and people see streams and things like that.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet.
Boss Cipher told me there were treasures in Fat Beak Studio. But there's nothing here.
Nakomata? Is Nakomata in this game?
Thieves never return empty-handed. So give it to me.
Hey!
There's so many cat girls in the other horror games.
Give me my clothes back!
Is a bait banner? You think
Let us
Hyestin's bait?
continue.
I don't know about that one.
Like a
Depends if you've
Clyde
pulled certain
Cipher is
characters.
also a Chrysos heir who joined the flame chase journey at the very beginning.
Not bait.
She has had the divine
Especially if you've already
authority of
gone
trickery
mighty.
for
If you have
many
mighty
long
blade and
years.
Cass.
But unlike the other heirs, Cipher's movements have always been elusive.
No
and
shot.
no
Don't
one
compare
can
her to
pinpoint her
Nekomata.
whereabouts. She is almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the
Strong
city.
supports and sustains will always
I
be
can't
more
live in a
exciting than
place where the
DPSs, right?
seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
Plus, they already told us one of the
Albert's
Fate
right.
collab
We've been in
characters is
Akama
going to be
for
free.
so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cipher at all.
I wonder what she's up to.
And that's also
all
2 months
day.
away. Yeah?
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cipher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey, it's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
2 characters will always be better than a
that
character plus a
spirit
light
thief
cone.
was so impressed by Cipher's charisma that they voluntarily
Diversifying your
became
account, right?
Cipher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise
Especially
of
if you need some
riches?
diversity.
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, it's not in line with our
This little thing is one of the most annoying things they've ever implemented into the game. Trying to get a chest. Psych.
Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. But why do I not feel happy about this? Though they are all demigods, Cipher is different.
Yeah, the
from
voice is like,
Glide
it's just like taunt. It's
She
like
didn't seem to be all
taunting,
that
you know?
interested in the flame chase journey or the Aranova. It's my accurate to say that
God
she
forbid you're in a
prefers
rush.
carefree and unrestrained life.
That's
Oh,
true.
actually, we're going to battle too.
It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cipher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent
What's up, Yordi?
personality has
Oh, wait, can
given
you guys
Aglaya
see
quite
any of the
the
snacks?
The fact that the demigod of trickery
It might be
is
hidden.
unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do
Is
a
it hidden?
desk
I can move
job?
it.
There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's
All
not
right.
the cat's problem,
Don't
though.
redeem now then.
Cats are always right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cats are
surely.
right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
Thanks, Momo.
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaya to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop
Smart.
eyeing my wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught Aglaya's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3. But now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy, based on the
True
damage value
damage.
I've recorded.
Good AoE.
Whoa, does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the
Though
enemy,
that one's just hitting
the
that
higher
one.
the
Oh no,
total
that
damage
one's
is,
showing the extras.
The more additional true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
A
You know your
gazillion.
stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw
Gazillion.
Miss Cipher using a huge
He's hyping her
magnet
up for
to pull the
sure.
enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention, the homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull
That didn't look
away
like a
anything I
gazillion
wanna get my
damage right
paws on,
there.
even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some, extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher, let's have a look at
All right.
this version's banners.
Misha,
In version
Serval, and
3.3's
Natasha.
First half will prevent. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Hyestin. The limited 5-star light cone, Long May Rainbows Adorn the Sky, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herda, is
Big Herda,
returning.
rerun.
At the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again.
Man, she's showing up at bad
Version
times.
3.3's
I'm just gonna
second
throw it
half
out there.
will prevent. Trailblazers can
All right,
acquire
QQ,
the
Shui,
limited
and Sush is
5-star
more
character
exciting.
Cipher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also
her light cone
have
art
a
is
boosted
dope.
drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character
Guys, there's a
Clyde
big
is
spider
returning,
above me.
and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become available once again.
Yay!
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
I don't really know what to do. No, it's trying to go on the ceiling. It's pretty big, dude. If I saw it from the corner of my eye. No, we might have to call in the exterminator. No, Chad, it's like on the ceiling, but it's right above me. No, Kuda's not. No. Oh, it's gonna fall. I don't think this thing has the grip power to get on the ceiling.
Welcome back.
All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
This is version 3.3 special program.
No Rappa rerun yet.
What happened to you during that break, Mr.
Y'all notice that?
I'm okay. I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
Yeah, it would have been bothering me the whole time.
Crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying emperor. What a...
Jarring victory.
Good for nothing, Kuda.
All right. Enough of this. Let's get back to the
Yeah,
program.
all he has to do is kill spiders and change the air filters.
Speed Cup Spheroid Racing Tournament
Trace
is
and
now
drift?
open for registration. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a Spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities. First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a god-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old
it's Mario Kart.
racers, guaranteed to
Wait, have we had something like this
terrify your
before, but it was like a side
The
scroll?
racetrack is different for each race. There will be acceleration bands, deceleration bands, and different kinds of obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with these surprises if you want to become the champion.
So is this Boot Hill's ball?
Ooh, the opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see on a shark skillfully.
Do you remember
uses
the one where we
rockets
used to
stop the
race,
opponent.
but it was like you were looking at it from the side?
Acceleration bands to overtake them on a turn.
That's awesome. But
Boot Hill's balls,
don't
yeah.
move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock
Can we go
more
up against
race
other people?
cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
It looks like it is against other people, but you never know.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 orphans. It's said that whoever drives
QQ
this
ball.
car will be blessed by the god of games, be forever safe, and win
God
every
gamer
tile
QQ
game.
herself. True.
And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name.
Stunning.
The Herdador.
Absolutely
All
stunning.
these cars. Look.
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere.
Balls of steel,
But I'm sure
true.
these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars.
This could be fun if it's co-op.
The Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition.
This will be fun.
Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker help the
Have fun at work,
Trailblazer
Dylan.
register for
Appreciate
this
you.
competition. Then I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King.
Dude, this is the one with the crazy buffs.
Giovanni's investments is still paying off.
Yeah.
That's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave. And
This makes my tablet blow
the
up.
official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In every
Dude,
battle
doing
wave,
like
the
20
baseballer must
million
defeat as many
damage
enemies as
on like a
possible,
normal.
gain experience, and try to increase their team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory.
Yeah.
And you can
This
raise
was a
your
fun event.
combat
I like
power
this.
by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly. After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There
Oh.
are also combos between.
They're making it even more OP,
that can
okay.
Become powerful twin weapons.
Interesting.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the
damage is gonna be
release
absurd.
After all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After
Poggers.
completing all the trials of one
Comments to the
planet,
numbers, yeah.
the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat
Did you see the damage?
to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black
It's so
Cloak
absurd.
Demon King.
It's literally so
Mr.
absurd.
Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update.
Updates
and
to
the remaining
you.
6 golden blood spoons will be released.
This is what they could be doing with theater, guys.
What's the
They
trick
could
this
just, could just
time?
be like constantly
In the 6
updating, you
goals
know?
that come with the Divergent Universe Protean Hero update, the duration of one full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently. This means that more golden blood spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Cool.
Oh, so you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and
Cool.
night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage.
Indeed.
So
Yeah,
out of the
that's those-
6 new
you're gonna
skills,
do more
what
strategy
will you
with the
choose,
swaps.
Mr. Albert, as an expert of the Divergent Universe.
This is a bit difficult. I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go first. I believe that when day and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Oh, word.
Sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the
Oh.
game.
Now it will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
Oh, easy copy pasta then.
True.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, now let's take a short break.
You can
The show
you
will
can
resume
swap,
when we're
like if
back.
you're going from Sitlali to Escoffier, she can take advantage of the TTDS buff, but then you swap to Noob after that. So you could if you wanted to. You just have to remember to swap to the attack scaler and not him. But if she's not in the team, then yeah, probably put her on like sacrificial or something. Oh, yo, buddy already got me, guys. My goat.
Welcome back.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Indeed. Behold
Check-ins.
and rejoice.
Woo. Casterus, Mighty,
The
Blade.
Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will also return in this version. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
We also have some new
She's just a healer in
materials
general,
introduced
too.
to everyone.
She does more
Stagnant
damage the
Shadow's
more HP
Shape
that
of
she
Deep
heals.
Chief will come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material Invasive Clot for physical characters upon completing the challenge. Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Thunder Surge will also open soon.
New
Complete its challenge
caverns.
to obtain the 2 relic sets. Warrior Goddess of
New
Sun
ways to
and
disappoint
Thunder, and
us.
Wave Strider Captain.
In terms of system optimizations, the relic storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Thank God.
To a bigger backpack.
Thank God.
Now I can hoard more treasures and relics in there.
The red notification reminder in the game will also be optimized. The repeated red notification dots that trailblazers see when
Oh,
switching
my
devices
word.
will be
Thank
significantly
you.
reduced, and the logic behind
Thank
some
you.
counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Huge.
All right, that brings us to the end.
I can't
of the
stand
version
I can't stand the red
3.3
exclamation
special
points.
program. It's time to call it a day.
There's some you just can't get
See
rid of.
everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for hanging, YouTube. Overall, looking forward to 3.3. Events look good. I'm pulling for Hyestin. Let us know down below if you're going to be pulling this patch. If you're waiting, I know they dripped the fake characters and the collab and things like that. Perhaps there's some characters that we haven't gotten yet. Someone like Fanon, perhaps. Maybe some other characters that you might be waiting to pull for. But yeah, let us know down below. If you want to come hang out with us, twitch.tv/Bytesizes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and leave a like. It helps us out immensely. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bye, YouTube. Say bye, YouTube chat. See you in 3.3.